Captain America was the greatest soldier the world would ever know. When Iron Man announced the Superhero Registration Act in order to force the superhumans to work under government and become an agent, Captain America, along with some other heroes, went up against Iron Man and his law, as Cap believed this act is the abuse of power and taking individual heroes' rights. The Civil War divided the superheroes. It cost many lives, including the death of Goliath, which broke Captain, so he surrendered to end the conflict. But despite his noble sacrifice, he was assassinated. Captain America is dead. His death makes a huge impact on the entire Marvel heroes, but no hero is more deeply affected than Spider-Man, who considered Captain his real mentor. In depression, Spidey puts on his black costume to grieve his mentor's death. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 4 of The Fallen Sun, the death of Captain America. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up with a dark, rainy night. Peter Parker is standing over his Uncle Ben's grave, pondering his fate in life. The people say the true legacy of a hero is based on the lives he has saved. But in Spider-Man's case, his legacy is always judged by the lives he has lost. Many people who come close to Peter have unfortunately died. The list includes his parents, Uncle Ben, Harry Osborn, Captain Stacy, Gwen Stacy, and now Captain America. And it affects Peter's mind, and he wonders if it is even possible to be a superhero in such an environment of death. But right at that time, Peter's thoughts are interrupted by his spider sense, so he puts on his mask and quickly rushes to find the danger, and soon he locates Rhino in the graveyard. So without wasting any time, Spidey jumps at Rhino. The villain tries to explain something, but none of his words reach into Spidey's ears. All he is thinking about Cap. He survived the World War II and countless battles, and then somebody shot him to death. So Peter questions himself when it happened to Cap. So who the hell is he to be doing this? So in a rage and anger, Spider-Man mercilessly beats down the confused Rhino. The battle continues, and in that time, one particular grave is destroyed. Seeing that, Rhino gets mad and he crashes Spider-Man into a gravestone. All he wanted was to be left alone. The grave, which was destroyed, was the Rhino's mother. He came to visit her in the middle of the night, so no one can notice him. And Spider-Man ruined everything. Peter knows he's screwed up. He wants to tell Rhino that he will leave him alone, but his thoughts remain with Captain America. Why it was Captain who died in the Civil War? Why not him? And in that time, Rhino corners Spider-Man and slams him into the ground. And all of this is being watched by Wolverine. He pops his claws, waiting for the right moment to engage in the battle. And Rhino's rampage triggers a flashback in Spidey's mind. He was in his red and blue costume, fighting the Hulk. He was tearing up the New York, and somebody had to stop him. So Spider-Man engaged with the Hulk. He wanted to be rescued, just to get out of there alive. And he was lucky, as Hulk proceeded to take Spider-Man's life. He was saved by Captain America. At the same time, Spidey felt both useless and impressed, and with their combined strength, they take down Hulk and save the city. And this memory helps Peter to regain confidence. Spider-Man stops holding back and he gives a solid punch at Rhino's gut, whips his face, and with a finishing blow, Spidey finally defeats Rhino and wonders how they will live without Captain America. After defeating Rhino, Wolverine shows up from the shadow. Peter knows Logan was there the whole time, but he can't tell him because of their recent fight regarding Cap's death, and Peter wonders why this feral mutant followed him all this way. He leaves the cemetery and Logan and heads back into the city to give his mind some peace. However, Logan follows him just to check up on Spidey and make sure he gets home safely. He tries to console Spider-Man, but Peter stops him, telling that he has no idea what he is going through, and it reveals Peter is on the bridge where Gwen Stacy being dropped to her death because of the fight of the Green Goblin and Spider-Man. Logan then tells Peter when Cap was forming the new Avengers, Spidey's name came up. Some of the heroes thought he was not the right fit, he wasn't Avengers type, but Cap laid down the law. He told them all how Spider-Man saved the day over and over without taking credits. So Cap told them Spider-Man can do the job, so who are they to argue? Hearing this, Spidey is shocked, but he doesn't believe his words, as Wolverine was the last one recruited to the new Avengers. So Logan counters by saying that he knows what Spidey is going through. The grieving process goes faster each time, but it will always stick with him. A death isn't like losing a job or getting divorced. He doesn't get over it. He has to add it into his life, learn to live with it. But life does get better. Logan was one of the few persons who truly respects Spider-Man for how heroic he is, and Spidey also respects him too. And they both proceed with their own life with a hope that someday their life will get better. And with that, the chapter 4 of The Fallen Sun, the death of Captain America, comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share them on the comment section down below. And please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.